you can really develop critical thinking once you're in the outside world. I mean, once you're working as a nurse na. Cannot deny the fact na may math pa din sa nursing. Diba? Or your family, may mga gathering or reunion, or mga holidays, may handaan, and you're working. Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. This is your nurse GMAT. So, nandito naman tayo for another vlog. Kayo ba ay nagbabalak maging nurse? Is it your dream to become a nurse someday? Is it my dream to become a nurse before? Gusto ko maging doctor, actually. I wanted to become a doctor when I was young. But I guess lahat naman tayo very usual na gusto maging doktor ng mga bata, ano? I don't know. Bakit nga ba? I think because pag sinabing doktor, lalo na sa Pilipinas, it's really like a prestigious title, diba? I wanted to become a doctor, but during my time, maybe around 2000, mga around 2000 na to high school, nag-boom talaga yung nursing. The idea of the American dream really attracted me back then. So, right then and then, I decided go with the flow. I mean, nursing is still in a medical field, so why not? So, this vlog is about the things na kailangan mong malaman if you want to become a nurse someday, no? So, yung mga high school students or yung mga nagbabalak or mag-change career na gusto mag-nursing, you have to watch this video, no? Para magkaroon kayo ng idea of what to expect. What are the things you need to know to become a nurse? This is primarily my own opinion, okay? Kasi I've been in a nursing service for more than 10 years, no? So, I know how to be a nurse. So, you can learn from me, for sure. So, kwento ko lang din sa inyo, para magkaroon naman ako ng credibility. I graduated 2008 from Aquinas University in Legazpi. Right now, it's called UST Legazpi, okay? And then I worked right after graduation. Nag-work na nga ako. I mean, my God, good luck kung makapag-work ka agad before, no? But I volunteered, and then I worked as a nurse analyst in a corporate company for a year, and then I worked in Philippine Heart Center for 5 years. That's solid 5 years, So, by 2018, I came here to the USA and then and work as a nurse. So, up to now, I just finished my contract. Anyway, number one is, if you want to become a nurse, remember that you have to do a lot of reading. A lot of reading and a lot of memorizing. Yes, kasi I will show you. You know, when I was in college, my book was this high. You know, the medical surgical is this thick. Volume 1 and Volume 2. Ganon. So, kailangan mong, I really tried to read everything, but yeah, kasi ang dami mong matututunan, ang dami mong kailangan alamin talaga for you to understand, especially the anatomy and physiology and everything. And back then, I don't know when you're young, your brain can really understand. I mean, in fairness, memorize mo talaga, like, madami kang bagay na pwede. You will be amazed of how your brain can accommodate all those learnings, all those readings, all those memorization na kailangan mo. I mean, yes, it is possible basta mag-aral ka lang, 'di ba? Ito yung course na hindi ka pwede mag-rely sa ano mo, yung natural intelligence mo. 'Di ba kasi may mga tao na naturally smart, naturally intelligent, like pagdating sa mga computation, wow, sa math, ang gagaling. But this one, you really have to read. And for you to understand, you have to read. So that's as simple as that. So remember, there's a lot of reading. And I really suggest you have your own books na you can use anytime you want. You know, I prefer books talaga. Yung may books ako na hinahawakan compared sa yung sa computer or sa tablet or sa cellphone. I really prefer the books. Well, ngayon tinatamad na ako magbasa. But this is for the new nurses, remember. Okay, number 2 is you need to develop your critical thinking. Critical thinking skills. You have to know this, but you cannot develop this on your early, while studying. You can really develop critical thinking once you're in the outside world. I mean, once you're working as a nurse na. Kasi doon mo na makikita yung real-time events na nangyayari, like sa patients mo. It take a lot of, in connection with a lot of reading, a lot of memorizing, a lot of experience, a lot of bedside experience also to develop this. So, I mean, you cannot be a critical thinker right after your graduation. I mean, that's crazy. You cannot. You have to develop this through time. And, with nursing, meron tayo mga levels. We start from a novice to up to an expert. So, yeah. When I say critical thinking, ito yung ability. This is the ability to identify what your patient is going through. Like, for example lang, halimbawa, you go to a patient and then something is wrong. Alam mo yung parang, your patient is not okay. So if your critical thinking is really good, you will do something to help your patient. So, in case, halimbawa, pumunta ka sa pasyente mo and then nakita mo yung pasyente mo na nahihirapan huminga. So, anong gagawin mo? 'Di ba? So, as a critical thinker, iisipin mo, ano yung pwedeng naging cause nung difficulty of breathing? Ano ang pwede mong gawin right away to alleviate o para matulungan siya na mawasan yung difficulty of breathing? Something like that. Or if your patient is on the ventilator at tsaka nahirapan siyang huminga, I mean, tapos ang taas ng tapos ubo ng ubo, mataas na yung heart rate, bumabagsak na yung oxygen saturation. So if you're a critical thinker, you know na mukhang kailangan itong isaction, di ba? Kailangan isaction para matanggal yung mga secretions. Something like that. Or there's a lot of things na pwedeng nangyayari sa patient mo. This is so hard to explain. But you'll know this, okay? Remember this. You will understand this more once you study nursing, especially after graduating from a nursing course, and then when you're in a real life hospital na. You're a real life nurse already, okay? Number 3 is, oh my God. Yes, number 3 is, it's expensive. Unless you are scholar or may nagpapaaral sa'yo, nursing course is expensive. Especially kung sa private ka. Much better kung sa mga public schools ka, especially sa mga university schools. Mas lesser yung tuition fee dyan compared sa private school, no? But it is expensive. Why? Unang-una na dyan, yung na-mention ko yung books. Kailangan mo bumili ng mga books para for your own resources. And then, I think by second year, magkakaroon na kayo ng konting exposure. So, kailangan nyo magpatahi ng mga uniform nyo. That's another expense. Bibili din kayo na yung, ano tawag yun? Yung bag. Oh my God, I forgot about the bag. Di ba nandun yung mga forceps? May mga gamit na doon. May pang BP, mga thermometer, stethoscope. So, lahat yun hindi yung libre ha. Bibilhin mo yun. Ano pa? Pag nag-exposure na kayo, yung travel mo, syempre, sa inyo yun. Kung pupunta kayo sa iba-ibang lugar, yung pamasahe sa inyo yun. Yung food. Tapos kami noon, by third year, pumunta kami ng, di ba from province, pumunta kami ng Manila for our Manila affiliation. Ayun na, exposed kami sa mga major hospitals sa Manila, like sa ortho, sa mental hospital, yun, parang required din yun. That's another expense. And then, can you imagine? Tapos, after mo mag-graduate, wala kang work. Tapos, volunteer pa. Nakakainis. Volunteer. Tapos, during our time, I don't know ngayon kung meron pang ganito ha. Talagang, this is so frustrating. Ikaw pa yung magbabayad para na magkaroon ka ng experience, no? I never did that. Ayokong magbayad for an experience. Ay. So, number 3 is, it is expensive. Number 4 is, nursing is an art and a science, no? So, when you say science, it's like very technical, but it's based on a lot of theories, principles and theory. Yung art doon is yung parang, if a nurse ka, medyo magaling tayo mag-improvise, di ba? So that's part of like the art of nursing. You can search on this. So number 5, it's interpersonal. So dito, kailangan mo i-develop yung confidence mo on how to deal or how to interact with other people. Especially if you're in a hospital, you have to interact with your patient, you have to interact with the doctors. Ang daming tao sa hospital, di ba? Yung mga admin, management, ang dami mong kinakausap. So, yes, if you're the type na introvert, you have to consider this one. You have to work with other people, especially when you're a bedside nurse, no? So, I mean, before, I'm a shy person, to be honest with you. Yeah, here you have to develop that, kung paano ka makipag-usap. But it will, you will develop this sooner or later, no? Okay, number 6, math is required. I hate math, to be honest with you. Oh my God. We cannot deny the fact na may math pa din sa nursing. Why? Because we do calculate. We do calculate for the dosages. Halimbawa, may mga orders. Of course, when we give medication, yung ibibigay natin sa pasyente is depende kung ano yung ordered na dosage sa kanya. And we have to know the formulas on how to compute. So, sometimes it's hard, but that's why there's pharmacists. Diba? That's when it comes to pharmacology, computation, that's their job, really. So you can ask for help from if not from your supervisor, you can ask directly to the pharma. Yan yung backup mo, no? Pagdating sa mga computation talaga. But, just to give you a background, here in America, walang masyadong ginagawang computation, to be honest with you. Kasi, once na halimbawa nag-order ng gamot, yung pharmacist, yung ibibigay sa'yo, or kung ano yung nakalagay sa Pyxis, saktong dosage na yon. Unless walang specific o walang yung gamot na yun walang available na dosage talaga. Yung ano naman, yung computer naman, magpa-prompt naman sa iyo yun na parang hatiin ito, only give this amount. So that's it, really. And then yung mga halimbawa when it comes to mga pressors, yung mga ICU drugs na life-saving like dopamine, dobutamine, Levophed, gumagamit dito ng pump, and the pump will compute for you. So i-enter mo lang yung mga details doon. So yeah, in reality, there's still math. You still have to know basic mathematics, to be really honest with you. Okay. Number 7, oh my, it's painful and stressful. It is stressful. It is painful. Why did I say painful? It's very physical. I mean, it's not only physical, it's only emotional, mental, diba? When you have a lot of patients na kailangan mong bigyan, kung short staff kayo. So non-stop din yung pagbibigay mo ng mga ng gamot, para pa kung may busy ka pang pasyente. It is very stressful, to be perfectly honest with you. And sometimes, after your work, talagang mafe-feel mo yung pag bumagsak na yung adrenaline mo, talagang babagsak din yung katawan mo. And you have to be very careful of your back kasi like I've said before, talagang there's a chance na magkaroon ka ng mga back pain and all. So, it is, yeah, that's only some example ha. So, just to give you an idea. And then number 8, it's the work is shifting, and then you have to work nights as well, and then sometimes you have to work weekends, sometimes you have to work holidays. So one thing na I hate about working in my facility before is na-require nila kami na mag-work every other weekend. So wala kaming choice kundi mag-work every other weekend. And then ano pa kami, night shift pa, no? So somehow, yung mga social, naapektuhan yung parang social life mo. Kasi during weekends naman, di ba, usually yung nag-gather yung mga friends, pumupunta somewhere, and then you're working. Di ba? Or your family, may mga gathering or reunion, or mga holidays, may handaan, and you're working. Diba? Ang sama. Bakit ganon? So, bakit ganon? So, this is not 9 to 5 jobs or 8 to 5 jobs ba tawag dyan? Yung mga Monday to Friday from 8 to 5 p.m. Ito kasi tayo meron tayo mga 8-hour shift or 12 shift. So, yeah, dapat yung time mo is flexible whenever you're, if you're a nurse. Okay, number 9, it's bloody and messy. OMG. It is bloody. I mean, not all the time, but may mga sugat yung pasyente mo, di ba? Tapos, post-op. Or mga accidents if you're in ER. If you're in the OR also. Chances are, may blood talaga dyan. So, it's really bloody. If you need to get blood or blood extraction, if you, ano pa yung mga bloody circumstances, kung madaming mga drains yung pasyente mo, diba? Minsan, kung umuubo ng may blood, or yung trach, or yung ET may lumalabas na blood, it is bloody and messy at the same time. So, yeah, if you are, kasi, di ba may mga tao na very sensitive, like may makitang blood, may makita lang na konting blood na himatay na, alam mo yun, nursing is not for you. Ano pa ba? of course, yung mga activities of daily living ng pasyente mo. What if yung pasyente mo bedridden? You have to do everything for the patient. Nagpupo, nagmihi, so diaper changing, lahat. Bed bath, wound dressing, ano-ano pa. Daming bagay na pwede mong gawin, no? Depende sa cases ng mga pasyente mo. So, yeah, you have to develop a thick skin din talaga. Kasi, you know what? Sa tagal ko nang nag-nurse, no? Wala na yan. Like, halimbawa, hindi mo na mapapansin yan. Parang normal. It's just, hindi mo na mapapansin yan talaga. So, and then the last one, it's rewarding. I guess yun na talaga yung pinaka-last, and the last but not the least is nursing is very rewarding kasi sometimes, halimbawa kung mga long-term, like in my case, long-term acute care, makikita mo yung makikita mo yung parang improvement. Minsan makikita mo yung pasyente pumapasok sa hospital na parang abtanded na, ay, daming contraptions, naka on the vent, Foley, tapos meron pang chest tube, drains, daming wounds. And then, tapos pagdating ng panahon, nakikita mo na naging okay sila. Wow, parang we did something great, you know? Alam mo yung feeling na parang yung lahat ng efforts mo, yung lahat ng efforts nyo, parang nag-paid off. That is rewarding. You know, when you're patient, I'm being emotional. Nagti-thank you. Masaya yung feeling. So, if you're really planning to enroll to a nursing, if you want to become a nurse someday, you have to know all of this stuff, no? Parang di kayo mabigla, parang you know what to expect, really. Oh, tama nga si you know, si Nurse G, man. Whatever. So, anyway, I hope I gave something naging informative to sa inyo, no? And if you wanna ask something, if you have a comment, don't hesitate. If you agree or disagree, let me know. You can message me on Instagram or Facebook or here. So, please like and subscribe, guys. And thank you so much for watching. Bye!